Tonight, we're hearing from a man in the Lee County Jail who thinks he has COVID-19 and from his wife who's trying to get him help. Tiffany Major reached out to Fox 4 because she says the jail isn't taking enough precautions to stop the spread. For Your Corner's Rob Manch spoke with both of them. How's the story from the Lee County Jail? Rob?
Well, Tiffany Major reached out to us saying her husband hasn't even been convicted yet, and he's being held here at the Lee County Jail awaiting a bond hearing. But 4 days ago, she called him and he told her he wasn't feeling well. Major says at that time they didn't report it to jail staff, but she kept talking with her husband and things went from bad to worse.
I asked him, was he feeling worse? He said yes.
I felt like I was about to die. I was cold, my body was hurting, my head was turning like crazy. I had a crazy migraine. I couldn't get up out of bed. I couldn't eat.
I reached out to the sheriff's office about this specific case, and it responded saying, quote, if an inmate develops symptoms, they are quarantined. But Major's husband says that's not what happened. When you came down with the illness that you had, how did they respond? Did they remove you from the general population? Like what exactly happened?
No, they did not. No, they did not remove me, sir. They kept me in here with everyone else.
After days of hearing about her husband's symptoms, Major decided she would come to the jail herself to let staff know there was a problem. She recorded the confrontation on Facebook Live.
I was told by one of your nurses that they're supposed to be down there 2 times a day, but no one's been down there. So I'm trying to figure out, what are you guys doing to make sure that they don't die in that cell? I asked them what were they doing to, to help the COVID situation. They said it would just have to run its course.
Major says if people like her husband are slipping through the cracks, it could mean COVID-19 is spreading outside the barbed wire too.
People are released from that jail every day. If they can't keep the COVID down in there, they're just releasing more COVID cases out into the general population here.
And earlier this week, I actually interviewed a former inmate here at the Lee County Jail who told me he tested positive 3 days after being released. But Major's husband tells me today, for the first time, the inmates were all given masks, and he feels like the jail may be starting to take it more seriously. In Lee County, Rob Manch, Fox 4, in your corner.